the part they're kind of leaving out a little bit.
Okay.
Hazel's been openly shit-talking CG for the last 2 weeks because of the whole everything's been going on.
He has not told me one word. I haven't been filled in for a second.
Yeah, no, sorry, I should have filled you in on all this.
Yeah,
It's been
more better.
It's been a bit of a mess.
So they've just been going at it for 2 weeks, and I had no idea?
Yeah.
Does Raymond know?
Ray knows, yeah.
Oh my god, wait, really? Oh my god, I've just been completely left out of the loop? My new roommate openly hates my gang?
I don't know if he knows that you're in CG.
That's true. You know, honestly, that's my part that I should have told him. It's more of like, you know, they're like
Excuse me.
You're good, you're excused. Okay. Like my family.
I mean, yeah, exactly. You and Ray are both close to CG.
Yeah, I mean like...
ultimately, it's not a roommate situation. It's a G6 thing.
Yeah, see, here's where the lines are getting blurry. Because, like, Hazel, I don't know him that well. I said Hazel, and I was down for Hazel to move in because of my family. I mean, January vouch, September mostly vouched, right?
Right.
Like, I saw them together all the time. And so
January didn't move in, by the way.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, as a, you know, I feel like they hang out and they...
Yeah. No, I get you.
1 second. Rocco, I'll call you back later. Okay, sorry, I'm dealing with something at the hospital. Okay, right, call you back. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Meow.
Oh, ow. Okay, sorry.
What this most likely spurred from is that earlier at G6, the person that sells PMY cards to CG, he was openly calling out and shit-talking him.
I sold a card to CG yesterday.
Yeah, he is, like, he's called, you know, Richard, he's been calling him a CG dog to his face. Like I said, he's been openly... I mean, I like Hazel, but he's one guy going against a whole gang.
That's crazy.
Sometimes you gotta like wait. It's difficult.
Yes. Okay. Also, I would love to hear Hazel's side out. I feel like I should talk to him. But
maybe not at the moment.
No. I'm not talking to him in front of everybody. I mean, more just like to get his side of things. Fuck! I forgot everything.
It's messy. It's such a messy situation.
No.
I don't think you or Ray should have to deal with any of this.
No, I
Or be put in the middle.
Well, I was thinking I could help. Maybe we could just like help compromise, like tell CG to like lay off, or maybe. Okay, here's one thing though. I do want to raise a flag, but I didn't bring it up before, and I totally should have. I talked to Fanny a while ago, and she basically said like the besties kicked Hazel out. Yes, and I was like, oh, okay. And then when a group of people kick somebody out, I mean, obviously I don't know either side. I didn't talk and I didn't ask specifically why. Oh, no, I did. It was because I think like Hazel was trying to do like the same business or like compete for Fanny's business, like within the group, but it's like not, I don't know, something like that. But usually if that's happening, like that's something to think about. And so it did worry me a little bit when we just brought him into our house. I didn't foresee this happening.
Yeah. We invited him in before everything kicked off, I think.
It just, what if we just say fuck it and kick Hazel? Like, he seems to be the problem. I mean, sorry if this seems a bit... I'm not that close with him. This was our house originally.
Over here just so
sorry. It's just I can't live with somebody who's gonna be, going one-man army against CG. That's just that's just a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know him that well either.
I thought that Hazel would cause issues.
You
did.
You said it in the thing. You said it in the sleepover.
Yeah, exactly. I said that. It's because he gets himself. I mean, obviously he gets a bad hand a lot of the time, but he gets himself into problems. He consistently gets himself into problems and then doesn't know how to get himself out of it.
I've realized it. I've come to clarity.
What's up?
We have to kick Hazel. He's got to go.
I think we need to have a discussion with... it might be worth talking to Ray about it too.
I know.
You're both quite close to...
No, I know. I texted her a million times. I said, Mayday.
I mean, I will admit, I'm not super close to Hazel. I think everyone else is, like Kitty's close to Hazel, Queenie, Ember.
I know. It's hard to hear it.
Kitty's batting for Hazel.
I know. When I was in there, my blood started to boil a little bit, and I just because I didn't want to because she, from her perspective, she's gonna feel really defensive for him. But like, I haven't grown to care for him like that. I don't, and it just sounds like he's going to cause more problems for our house. And like, I just don't want this to be a recurring thing. But he's also quite stubborn. Like, I have a good read on people, Some might call me a tone goddess, and he is stubborn. And so I feel like with this, he's not just going to be like, all right, you're right. Hey, I'm not going to mess with you guys anymore. I'm going to like cave to all your demands. He's not going to do that. Even though in this case, it's probably just smart for his own life and for all of ours. He's willing to put our lives and his life in danger to like be right. And in that case, it's just, then we're getting hurt. You guys are getting hurt. My sisters are getting hurt. It's just, I just can't have that happening because that just, so we need to snip it, the root, and that's Hazel.
I think it probably will be worth it, but like, this is a situation he's got to deal with.
Yeah, well, knowing what I know now, I fuck with him less. Does that make sense? Like, as of right before this, I didn't know any of his conflict. I didn't know that he had any problem with them. So I was completely like neutral with him. Like, I was like, yeah, like actually, I might say slightly positive. I was quite liking him after yesterday, the duels, and then this now I have, it's like I feel strongly negative about him. And I was doubtful, and I should have raised concerns initially when we were bringing him in. Just because when, I already said it, but like when one group kicks out somebody, like specifically, and they all agree on it, right? Then usually there's some kind of problem.
Yeah.
And I should have said that, but everybody was so like, no, Hazel's great. And I'm like, well, he just runs G6. How harmful could it be? But now all of a sudden these P&Y cards, I don't know.
I personally think it's stupid for him to be openly shit talking CG like he has. I haven't said it to his face, but I don't think it's a smart idea. Like, I did a run with Richard, and he was a little bit. Hazel was mad at me because I did a run with him, and he's CG, or at least linked to CG.
Well, does Hazel know me and Raymond? Does he know our history?
I don't think so. No, I don't know. I don't know if he knows that you guys are CG or not. Like I said, he's been openly shit talking all of CG.
Oh.
He says doesn't F with CG.
Okay, I'll give her.
I mean, we could say that we're staying out of it, but are they? Well, I don't know.
War is crazy. She's dramatizing the situation. They are at war. This
I'm friends
is
with him, but
war.
you are right.
This is kind of spicy, honestly. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. It's made me feel something.
I think it's fair what CG's been doing to him.
Not want to surround themselves around you.
And I love being with you guys. Like I would actively want to be around you guys, but that's why the Hazel poses an issue for us because, well, I'm assuming Raymond is going to think similar to me, but like obviously I haven't talked to her. But his presence here, if he does not fuck with CG at all, that's just like there's a tension there. Like, it's constantly like it's gonna bring up issues like this more and more and more. This is just the first time we're hearing about it, and he had to lose his leg for us to hear about it.
He kept his distance. It wasn't until they became reactionary that he had to also switch up on at that point. This is again from what he's told me. Obviously, I wasn't there. I don't know exactly what happened, but from the conversations I've had with him, it's been them coming to him every single time, and then he has to react.
But I feel like it's the way he's reacting that's probably.
But anybody would react.
Anyone would react, but not the way he reacts.
He's an extremely emotional person, and he's extremely hot-headed.
Yeah,
and I agree with you that
that's the thing. It's CG. They're going to act a certain way, and my issue now is that because Hazel, like, he's going to be hot-headed. You said right. He's a liability. Like, he's now, because of him, my friends, you guys, my roommates, my best friends, my sisters are all worried they're going to get shot up in the next week, right? I'm going to make sure that does not happen. But
I mean, that's what he just said on the phone to me.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that Hazel is the problem for me. Him being hot-headed, and when he's willing to just, like, he's willing to try and take on CG by himself, which is what, like I said, idiotic. Okay, now the damage, right? It's you guys. Hazel, break a leg.
Eli Lum, Yes,
that
sir.
You are.
Just